Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to take a look at Module 2, and by now you guys are very familiar with the way our course runs, and I just wanted to point out this tab up here, which is finding online books for assignments. If you are having a hard time finding a book because you're not able to access the library or other online tools, please use this resource page just to help navigate additional book finding tools that are available. When at all possible, I always encourage checking out the public libraries as well as the MCC library. As I've mentioned before, MCC library does offer curbside pickup. But if you want to go beyond the libraries, you can see there are a lot of awesome online options, many of which are free. So I strongly encourage you to take a look at everything that is available to you on this page. Some of these do require a membership, and of course I'm certainly not telling you that you must get a membership to any of these sites, but if you already do have a membership or something along those lines and that works for you, then of course that is an option, but there are certainly a number of free options. Alright, I hope you will use that page when at all you are in need. And this week we are diving into illustrations in Illustrators. Our focus in our module reading will be illustration in Illustrators. I'm sure you're prepared by now to know that your reading organizer for this week's module reading will be due on Tuesday. Again, it's the same format as every week. I just want to see what you've learned and how you can apply that learning. The next thing that is due is your second reading commentary, RC number 2, Caldecott Winners. Your initial post is of course due on Thursday, and response post to 2 peers is always due on Sunday. I have this online book resource here to help you find books. Every week you will need to find books to complete the commentaries, so again, use the resources to however fits your needs, and you should have no problem finding the material. For this week's reading commentary, we get to focus on Caldecott Winners, one of my most favorite. As always, that will be for this semester. We have 2 options. Option number 1 is find 2 Caldecott Winner books, get them in hand, and read them. Here is a list of Caldecott winners if you want to take a look, starting with 2019 and going all the way to 1938, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. Once you've read those 2 books, then you're going to review the ideas included in the Picture Book Analysis Guide. This will be what you use to explore the books, and then reread your Caldecott book with attention to ideas from this guide. The guide will look like this. It's just giving you an understanding of overall picture book design, paratextual elements, elements of design, narrative elements, individual images in picture books, and critical analysis of picture books. So read the Caldecotts a couple of times and then take a look at your guide and then go back and read again and do some comparisons. Your initial post should include the title and the author, a discussion of the overall picture book design with reference to the Picture Book Analysis Guide, along with paratextual elements, elements of design, narrative elements, and then a personal critique of the book. So just give a critique. Did you like it? Did you not? Tell me why. Maybe give me some highlights, but don't give the whole book away. And then attach an image of the picture book to show that you have read it. This can be an online image. Then you want to, of course, respond to at least 2 peers before the end of the week. The other option is choose 2 Caldecott winners, do an online search to find online versions of the 2 chosen books in lieu of obtaining a hard copy, and then, again, review the Picture Book Analysis Guide just like you would above, paying attention to the guide, and then making your initial post below. Title and author, overall picture book design, paratextual elements, elements of design, narrative elements, a personal critique of the book, and an attachment of your thread. So it is pretty much the same thing, just if option 2 is doing an online search for an online version of the book, option 1 is getting the books in hand. If whenever possible, if you can get your hands onto a hard copy of a Caldecott winner, I strongly encourage you to do so, because these are picture books. They're typically chosen because of their amazing artwork, and so although of course we can see that beautifully through the computer, there is something very special about having that book in hand. Okay, and then finally, we have another assignment due this week. It is a virtual poster for a children's award. So our focus this week is on Caldecott winners, but did you know there are multiple other children's literature awards that are awarded out each year? So you're going to read about different children's literature awards here. You can see there is a long list. Choose the one that speaks to you and that you want to learn more about. We are doing a discussion board, or excuse me, a reading commentary on the Caldecott winner, which is awesome, and you're certainly welcome to do Caldecott, but I challenge you to consider looking into a different award, just to give you some more understanding. Decide which award you want to do for your poster, and then you want to create a visually appealing handout or poster to display information about the award. So you may use any online tool to create this digital poster. Digital tools that I know that students have a lot of luck with. Piktochart is one of my students' most favorite. BiteSlide is good. NewHive is pretty good. There are others. Adobe Spark is also great. If you don't want to do that and you want to use Google Slides even, and you can make that visually appealing, you certainly can do that. It just needs to be some sort of online tool to create a visually appealing poster or handout. Even like an Outlook newsletter or something like that is fine. Within your poster, you need to include 10 facts with information about the award, and images of at least 3 books that have received the award. So it should be 3 digital images of the books. I encourage you to be as creative as possible. You can put other images there. You can make it colorful. Do whatever you want to make this a visually appealing, enjoyable, fun award winner research poster. The rubric is below. It is worth a total of 20 points. 10 points for 10 facts with information about the award. 6 points for 3 books that have received the award. And 4 points for the poster or handout is visually appealing to the viewer. So if it's just a plain white Google slide with just some words and the pictures just put in there of the 3 books, that may not be as visually appealing as a more in-depth poster. So do take a look at the creativity aspect. I'm not expecting you to hand draw this poster, but do take some time to make it a visually appealing poster. Okay guys, that is all that is due for this week. But I do want to point out that we will have a literature study due in Module 3. So if you haven't already, you want to be sure to begin reading Because of Winn-Dixie. There is a Because of Winn-Dixie digital copy available to you. It is actually in Google Slides, so it should just open up just like this, but look just like the book. So you do not have to get your hands on your own copy. You certainly are welcome to if e-reading is not your favorite, but you can see here it's a nice size text, so it should be pretty easy to do. This is a really fun book, everyone. I know you will enjoy it. If you haven't read it, please take the time. If you've seen the book, or excuse me, if you've seen the movie, it's a good one, but it's so much better when you read the book. So please make sure that you're reading this book and enjoy it, and just take some time to enjoy some afternoon reading. Okay, that concludes week 1 of Module 2. In week 2 of Module 2, we are focusing on picture books. And in the second week, you will again have a reading organizer due with the focus of picture books. We will also have our typical reading commentary, number 3, due on Thursday with your response posts to your classmates by Sunday. The reading commentary looks like this. We're going to be focusing on New York's top 100 picture books. You want to do a search for New York's top 100 picture books here. And they are alphabetized A to Z. Reread the books of your choice with attention to the beginning, the middle, and the end, which is the story plot. Make your initial post to the board. And in your initial post for option 1, please include the title and the author. Give me 3 sentences that describe the beginning. In those 3 sentences, there should be where and when does the story take place, who is in the story, what is the problem of the story. The middle should be a 3 to 4 sentence discussion of who did what or what happened. The end is 2 to 3 sentences describing how the problem was resolved, why did the character do what they did. And then I want you to find 5 vocabulary words from the book that you think are an integral part to understanding the story and the plot. Remember that these picture books may be for young children. So think about in context of the age that the picture books are intended for and the proper vocabulary words that would be appropriate. You will then attach the images of the books in your thread. And of course, respond to 2 peers. The same thing goes for option 2, except that you can locate an online version of the book, share the links for the online version of the book in your initial post, reread the picture books with attention to the beginning, middle, and end, and your initial post should be the same as the above post, focusing on beginning, middle, and end, including your 5 vocabulary words and an image of your online books. As you know, this is due Thursday with your initial post, and Sunday you have until Sunday to respond to your peers. Okay, jumping back down to Module 2, that is all that you have for week 2 of Module 2 is your reading organizer and your reading commentary. During this week, you can definitely take the time to be reading Because of Winn-Dixie, to prepare for your upcoming literature study in Module 3. Okay, everybody, if you have any questions, you can certainly email me through Canvas, and I will be more than happy to get back to you. I'm looking forward to another great week, and I hope you enjoy illustrations and illustrators and picture books, and of course, Because of Winn-Dixie. Have an awesome day, everyone. See you next time.